We have talked about in a couple of seminars methods of power, and we haven't always talked about methods of delivering force, but they have been some of the things we have talked about. So, for example, if I say drop your weight, that could be power on a throw, it could be power on a punch. If I say rotate your hips, that could be power on a punch. If I say shift your weight, it could be power on a punch. You know, so I'm going to try to bring this down to a couple of examples, but accumulator force says take two or more of those items and put them together, and so that you're adding them. Some people call this additive things, or they have different names for it, but I call it accumulator force. Okay, so drop that name.
With the drum.
Yeah.
Yeah?
8, 7, 8.
Now, if
Bad for an old guy.
changing the subject.
Hey.
It's not that. Okay. Okay. Wait or goju.
Sure.
Okay. And of course, I shouldn't be hitting here. I should be hitting here because you tend not to hit down on a
Right, straight.
sanchin stance. Okay. But if I do sanchin, I'm going to tuck. So if your first arm, give me a number.
2.
Now I'll tuck.
4.
Okay. Now this is the hard part nobody does. I'll tuck and slightly think of going my knees forward.
H. Big difference.
This is called adjust to autonomic reactions. You have to be able to say that backwards 3 times in order to learn the concept. Adjust to autonomic reactions. Let me take Steve, and let's have this situation. You're going to do a one-step sparring thing where you just come in with a lunge punch to my face. I'm going to do, it can be any block, doesn't matter. Let's say I do this, and then I go, right? That's typical basic technique. We didn't even worry about that hand. We didn't try to make it realistic. We just try to do our basic stuff, right? And then Sensei says, oh, you got that pretty good. Now, 1, 2. Now what I want you to do is go like this. 3, 4. And now you've got a combination. Oh, well, I'm getting kind of cool now. I can do more than one technique. Kempo is made up of this whole combination stuff, okay? Now, what Kempo does, at least more often than standard Okinawan and Japanese karate, is they more often consider, not always, but more often consider the autonomic reactions. So if I go like this, and this hand has blocked with a little pain in his arm, whether I grab this hand or not, when I do this, what is your autonomic reaction here, right? That sets this up, which sets that up. Guess what we never ever do in Ippon Kumite in karate? We never have uke react. That is, I'll overweight this leg. Not here, which is the normal posture, but here. And then I'll just remove this foot. Makes me go forward. Pum! By just overweighting the leg, just moving the foot. I'm not trying to step. I'm just lifting it, and my weight moves the foot. So I almost don't know that I'm doing it. So I'm overweighting this leg. Bang! Happens quick, doesn't it?
It was.
Okay, you need to be a little closer, smidge closer.
So here.
And bend your back leg.
Okay.
Get your now don't pull it. You want her arms at full length.
I see.
You don't want to do this and her arms bend. You want to go full length of her arms. See how soft that was?
Oh my goodness.
Didn't even know it was going to happen.
No.
Huh.
Okay?
Sort of like,
Thank you. Okay, so.
I'm going to take an angle. I'm not going to do it in a way that he realizes I'm doing it. So I'm going like this, and I go like this, and now I can block him. So all I did, if I did this, he'd tighten up. I dipped this knee, and I went to the side. When I came up again, there's potential bass, right? I'm beside him, right? Now when I turn, he can't resist along this line. And even if he resists my chest, his arms are weaker moving sideways than they are moving straight ahead. So when I do this, it's very easy. The second part of attachment or adhesion, adherence, we won't cover because we did a whole seminar on its friction. Okay, Jim? And this is where you attach to part of him and then you move him in a way that off balances him, whether or not you can throw him. So it attaches. I don't move out and try to throw him. I just stay attached. And that friction actually moves him. It's not my physical strength. It's the friction of my motion. Okay? Thank you, sir. In Attack the Attack, I'm going to give you two basic applications. One's karate and one is Aiki. The karate one is by far easier. Whenever we do a punch in karate, we have a choice of avoiding, parrying, or hard blocking. Al, please. So, he punches me, I can go, poof, and I'm playing kempo, right? Or I can do this, and I parried it. Or I can do, and I hard blocked it, right? Now, what does Japanese karate teach as basics of those three? Do they teach avoiding? No. Parrying? What do they teach? Hard blocking. Oh, what's the problem? If they teach hard blocking, you already know how to attack the attack. No, because you really only move it away. You don't attack the attack. You deflect the attack hard rather than deflect the attack soft. So he punches me and I go like this, and I deflected it soft. If he punches me and I do this, I deflected it hard. But he doesn't feel like his arm was attacked. Okay? Now what do you feel?
Like my arm was attacked.
Oh, really? What's this kata? Anybody know? Ping? Come on, you can get it. What? Joan, okay? Joan does 3 of these, okay? This is not Joan, it's Jion. Okay. But you don't have to do this specific thing. I could have done it from the outside. I could have just done this. This type, weighty type of soft technique isn't soft. You hit the palm heel on this muscle, the guys go, oh, damn. And bang, you're in. Okay? That's attacking the attack.